next, right?
Line for us, but I do want to go back, folks. Remember, that video was before the eye wall hit the islands of Grenada and especially the island of Carriacou. I guarantee you those same spots right now don't look that way. Unfortunately, just because we've seen the numbers, they've had widespread devastation. So unfortunately, it'll be, especially because that island's going to be hard to get to, it's going to be days before we see how hard they've really been hit. Literally prayers for those folks. And just to put, I don't even know the words to use, shatter, obliterated the old record, because remember, the old record was simply, we had in human history, we had never seen a hurricane, just a Cat 1, form this far to the east this early in the season. Normally those waters are just too cool. And then for it to become then not only a major hurricane, but a Cat 4, you think of the word, just the old records are just not handling anymore. And of course, it's because of the oceans that we continue to warm. But where is this going to go? Well, this is why we say this is going to stay well south of us. So this is passing south of us on the 4th and the 5th by about 700 to 800 miles. But we're concerned about our friends in the Caribbean. It's going to be a close call for the Dominican Republic and Haiti as far as maybe some hurricane force gust. But I think the next island in line where they might have to deal with the eye wall, remember the eye wall is the worst the hurricane has to offer, that's going to be Jamaica, and that's going to be on about July 3rd. Now there's some indications because of shear, it will no longer be as strong, but I can tell you through the day today, we've actually seen the hurricane become a little stronger. So we're not going to feel good about that forecast until we see finally this hurricane peak out. We can't guarantee that this might not briefly overnight tonight become a Cat 5. What about if you're concerned about who else in the United States? Maybe, just maybe, South Texas. But it looks like after Jamaica, then it's going to be Mexico. Hopefully for those folks, it'll be a much weaker system. So here's a closer look. Maybe the eye wall scraping the southern coast of Jamaica. That's how it looks right now. Now there is a system behind it. That system is much, much weaker. We're going to give it even odds of maybe becoming at least a tropical depression. We don't have to worry about that. Our concerns and our weather impact are because of the rains. This is just a computer model presentation, but it does support what we just painted you, that some very heavy rain, or at least the potential for very heavy rain over western Nassau, Duval, Clay, Union, Bradford, and Baker counties over the next couple of hours. During the day tomorrow, there will also be some very heavy, slow-moving showers and thunderstorms. There will be a tendency for, once they form, to then again build westward. I guess another way to say it, just like this evening, tomorrow evening, those of you east of I-95, you probably won't have nearly the rainfall. So at least the rainfall potential, not as much. So let's go to tomorrow, because we think tomorrow may be a weather impact day. Most concerned between 2 and 7. Once again, very heavy thunderstorms. Maybe some of you just getting wet, but for some of us, street flooding may become a problem. Here are the temperatures, 75 to 90. Then we're going to look for thunderstorm activity to decrease as we head toward the 4th. So right now, the 4th and the 5th looking like days with much less in the way of those frog stranglers.